Welcome back to another Valsky video. I'm on another road trip. I'm going to Florida to visit my brother. Now it's the same trip I took a few years ago in my BMW i4. This time I'm taking the my pickup. So I'm charged up to 100%. I had the truck pre-conditioned. I'm still plugged in. So let's get on the road. Not on the road. Let's go and get our charging location set up. I'm not going to put in my destination and let the truck, pick where I want to charge. I want to charge on the spots that I've already picked out. So I would like to make it to, actually I'd like to make it to Baton Rouge. But the app that I was, my GMC app was giving me all kinds of information, and so I'm going to see what actually the truck says. That's where I think I'm going there, but let's go ahead and pick. What's it doing? Oh, it's adding a charging stop. All right, let's stop this, and let's go and see if we can get to just out Lafayette. Yeah, there it is. We're going to ride with 5% is what it's saying. I think we can do a little hyper mileage, and we can probably work on that. And so let's make that where we're going to go, and let's get on the road. Get it. It says 375 miles of range. Over here, my destination is 260 miles, and I'm going to ride with 0%. So I don't know who's right or wrong here. It's a mystery. So we'll see who's right.
Everything reminds me of you, but everything is it's not enough. Really out by the ocean, and all of those white hot sands, where every sunrise is just for you. So come along and take my hand.
Do a little update. About 88 or 89 miles into the trip. Got my efficiency at 2.0, and when I arrived with 4%, we've gone from 0, actually -6 to 0.
Right lane blocked ahead.
To 4. We're 188 miles from charging destination, but the truck over here says we have 291 miles of range with a 5% arrival. Okay, we'll see. We're at 50% state of charge, and we're just at the Texas and Louisiana border. It's getting ready to cross over the river. The truck is saying on the driver's binnacle I have 175 miles of range, and we have 111 miles to our destination, and it says we're going to arrive with 9%. So I'm not quite sure where the 65 miles difference is coming from. The 9% arrival. So the discrepancy is narrowing from the driver's binnacle mileage and then what the navigation says are mileages to the destination. So I think things are balancing out. We're still looking at just east of Lafayette, where there's a Pilot Flying J and also Electrify America. We're looking at going to the Pilot Flying J. And because I had plug-in charge there, the price is basically the same between the two. So, see you on down the road. Well, we're 55 miles away.
Emergency vehicle reported ahead.
We're 55 miles away from the old bridge just east of Lafayette at the Pilot Flying J. The binnacle estimated mileage is starting to reconcile. So I have 9% steady charge on arrival. We're 54 miles away. And the truck is now showing 90 miles of range. So it's starting to look correct now. So, yeah, I think we'll be all right. Get plugged in and get charged up. Plan the next one. See you at the charger. Well, we're 10 miles from charging. Actually, I zoomed in on the map, and it looks like I selected the Electrify America. But I'm going to go to the Pilot Flying J that's just right next door. The truck is already preconditioning, and we got, like I said, 10 miles to go, and we have 42 miles of range. So the estimated mileage on the binnacle in front of the driver has seemed to have reconciled itself, because we were looking at well over 100 miles of extra range than what the navigation was leading us to believe. But it looks like it's starting to match exactly what the navigation expects. So with the 10% arrival, I think to see about 30 miles of range. That's what we'll end up when we get there. So Pilot Flying J is where we're heading to. See you there. We're at Bow Bridge, Louisiana, just east of Lafayette. So we have plug-in charge. So let's just plug in and get going. Connecting to the vehicle. Checking cable safety. Matching the voltage. And we're charging. And we're maxing out the truck. Let's go look inside. Okay, asking for 301, getting 300. There we go, getting 301 now. We'll let it ramp up. Here we're at this pilot. So we got 2 charging stalls here. We're in 4 stalls, 2 chargers. There's the other one over there. So let's let this thing go. Well, I'm at 88%. And I want to go to this Pilot Flying J in Theodore, Alabama. It says I'm going to arrive there with minus 2%. But we're going to charge up to 90, and be like when we left the house with 0% arrival. I got here with 10%, so we'll do the same thing. Do a little hypermiling, and because if I can make it to Theodore, Alabama, I just have to charge one more time, just enough to get down to Sandestin, Florida. So we'll sit here, but if we have to, there's along the way there's Tesla chargers and Electrify America. That's along the way in case I need a bail. But that's what I'm planning on doing. 54%. We got 115 miles to the Pilot J to charge, and we're going to ride with 12%. So I've actually increased our stated charge on arrival.
Police reported ahead.
And the truck is saying it's 198 miles of range, even though I got 114 to my destination and with 12% arrival. So it's about 80 miles of range in there that 12% doesn't account for. So everything's still on track and looking good. And see you down the road. We're 60 miles from the Pilot Flying J, just west of Mobile, Alabama. And we're at 37%, where it looks like we're going to arrive with 14%. And we got 121 miles of range at 36%. Looks like we'll be there in an hour. And, get ourselves plugged in. This will be the last charge before we get down to my brother's place. So we should be at the charger in 12 minutes. Oh yeah, there's something in the median up ahead. Looked like it went off the road. I guess everybody's gonna look at it. We're here just west of Mobile, Alabama, and this should be our last charge of the day, just to get to my brother's place. So let's get plugged in. All right, we're connecting to the vehicle. Checking the cable safety. Matching the voltage. And we're charging. And we maxed out. Asking for 304, and we're just about there we are at 300. Asking for 305. So, alrighty. So we're here at another pilot. So let's get charged up here. All right, we're getting close to end of charging. I'm actually throwing some extra in because I don't want the truck to sit overnight at a low state of charge. We got, looks like 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours and 21 minutes. And we got a 25% buffer so far, and like we'll be there in about 5:40. So just go ahead and add that in there. And I've got 146 miles. So 2 more percent, and then we'll get on the road. Well, I made it. I'm about 5 miles from my brother's place, so I'm just gonna end it here. So, nice trip. So, we'll see you on the return when I head back to Texas in a few days.